y'all, we're just out bumming around, can you tell? Yeah, kind of looks, ooh, that hair looks wild. Anyway, I tied it back for today. It's windy. Bert likes to leave the window open in the car. But anyway, I wanted to touch base with you on something because I know you all have heard me talk about my cousin Bonnie. She's about 9 months older than me, and she's had a lot of problems in the last couple of years. She had kidney failure. She's had a stroke. Actually, I think she had more than one. And she ended up where they put her in a nursing home. And at first it was, pretty nice nursing home. And she went blind. I mean, it's just been a whole bunch of things. But over the weekend, I got to talk to her. And I've never heard her cry in my life. Never. And that's not to say she don't have feelings, because she does. But she just would take everything in stride. And, but I called her, and she's in this other nursing home that they had put her in. And it's supposed to be, I think, for low-income people. That's what I think. Because she's already been in nursing facilities for about 2 years now, and she wants to go home so bad. Like everybody else, I'm sure. But it really bothered me because I called her early in the morning yesterday because I never know when she's going to dialysis. Because she goes to dialysis 3 times a week, and they change it all the time, the days. But anyway, her husband came to visit her, and I know he goes early, so I figured I would get there. She don't have a phone in her room, but he's got her phone, her cell phone, and so I call on that, and when he's there, I get to talk to her. Because she's blind, she couldn't even see to, pick up a phone. But what happened is he walked into the room yesterday morning, and I guess he found her on the floor. And the story goes, they went into her room to clean or to make her bed about 5 o'clock in the morning. He got there about 9, and she was still, they put her on the floor to make her bed. And when he walked in, she was still sitting on the floor. Now, this woman is blind, as I said. She can't see anything. They've been trying to get her to an eye specialist, supposedly, but the nursing home keeps messing that up. And there's just been a lot of things that happen there, and that are not kosher. But this kind of took the cake, so I don't know what to do about it. He says he's going to call people. I don't know if he will or not, because that's just how he is, But he was upset about it. She was crying. She said they left her on the floor since they left the room, and they never put her back in the bed. Even though I want to find that hard to believe, he walked in and found her, sitting against the bed or something. I don't know what it was. So, I haven't talked to them since, but I just wanted to call you guys because, he goes there almost every day to visit her, almost every day. So, it's not like, actually, I think he goes every day, and it's not like he don't keep tabs on her or whatever. So, man, if y'all have somebody in a nursing home or something like that, please make sure you go visit them and you ask things because, because my mom died in one because that was supposed to be a pretty good one, because I went over and over and over with them when I first got her a room there that she had to have her pacemaker checked. It was the only thing that was very, very important. She was healthy otherwise. And a year later, I find out they haven't even checked her pacemaker. So by the time I got her to a doctor, a heart specialist, he said she had to have it changed. It had stopped working. And I was just so pissed off. And being 84 years old, she did not want to go through that surgery again. This would have been her 3rd pacemaker, and I had to respect her wishes, And we lost her 3 months later. And we couldn't do anything about it because they said, well, she chose not to get the pacemaker. Well, hell yeah, she's 84 years old. She's had the surgery twice already. You know, she don't want to do that again. And so, yeah. So I'm just saying, you guys, your families, if you're in a nursing home, you have got to ask questions every time you go in there. If you can't make it there, call. Ask for the nurse. Make sure you get the nurse. And have them show you documentation when you go to visit that your relative has had the pacemaker checked, has had her medicine, you know, whatever. Because I'm sorry, I worked in nursing homes before and I quit because I couldn't handle it. And that was years and years ago while I was in college. And I couldn't handle the emotional, what I call emotional abuse. I mean, I was activity director and I walk into the damn room and there's a lady with the wheelchair on top of her and she's laying across the bed. She wanted to go to bed. Nobody would put her in it, so she tried to get in herself. She had dementia, I believe. And I mean, that's BS. So basically, I just thought I'd get on here and tell you that, you know, a lot of places do not, they just don't take care of the people the way you would at home. And there are, in some states, each state is different, I believe, but there are ways you can, you know, keep your parent or whoever at home and get some help to come in and help you, because it's a hard decision to make to even have to put somebody in there. And a lot of people with Alzheimer's and stuff like that are really, really hard to take care of. And so if you have someone in your family like that, just make sure that you really look at that nursing home, because the one my mom was in, oh my God, I must have asked for a week straight. Make sure you check her pacemaker. That was before I even went and brought her there. And they, oh yeah, we will, we will. So, you know, and now I see what's going on with my cousin Bonnie, and all I'm asking is y'all pray for her. And, you know, there's got to be a change somehow, and I don't know how, because I'll be 68 this week, and and the nursing homes ain't no better to me. They're really not no better. She was in a decent one, though. And then they changed her, I guess, because she was in there too long for Medicare or Medicaid or whatever it is she's on. And so they wouldn't let her stay there any longer. So when she went to the hospital, because they had told her husband that, and when she went to the hospital and then she came back, they ended up putting her in this nursing home. So I think maybe I'm going to get together with her husband today and see if he did anything. If not, I'll probably be calling somebody, because you just don't treat a person who's blind and she can't walk. So she couldn't even get up to go back into the bed. You know, she's paralyzed like from the waist down from the stroke, I guess. And she's the sweetest person I've ever known. So, yes. Please be careful. Be careful. It's so hard, because when you love your relative as much as you do and you have to put them in a place like that, you just have to be so aware all the time. Because if you're not, that's the people that get usually neglected and stuff. But in her case, I don't know what's going on. So if I hear more, I'll let you know more. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. Today's a holiday. I didn't think the mail comes, but I got a package today from FedEx, so maybe I'll get some more mail. Who knows? I love y'all. We'll talk at you later. Have a beautiful day. Bye.